Hello guys, this is Eric Day from ACS Learning Hub. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much guys for coming back here in this. Right, so over here, now let's come back here and have a great planning day for the week to close up with profits. All right, okay. I think it's going to wrap up with profits, I believe, because this whole week was is a profitable week. Okay, I think it's pretty good. Okay, yeah. So yes. Okay. So now, okay. So today, okay, we are going live here, right? So to plan out what are we going to trade, how are we going to trade in each individual currency. All right. Okay. Hi Hubert, Flora. Oh, Regine. All right. Nice to see you. Where are you from? Okay, so Roger. Oh, Regine is your friend. I see. Okay. Yes. Okay. Thank you so much for inviting your friends in as well. Thank you so much. Okay. So yes, Fab, 你好. We have Trinette, 你好. And also Bradley and Alan. Nice to see you here. Right. Okay, so all of you are here, right? Thank you so much. And Sawadee krap, gong si. All right, so over here now, I guess yesterday the pound dollar, pound yen was crazy. All the pounds are actually going very crazy. So yeah, happily grabbing the profits. But again, today is a fresh new day. So remember to reset mind and also to trade with a fresh mindset. Okay. Okay, so let's go. So Aussie CAD over here. Let's take a look at Aussie CAD over here. Can I have the MT4, please? All right, MT4. All right, the MT4. Okay, so over here. Right, good. Perfect. Okay. Yes. Okay. So over here, for people who are new to my YouTube channel and this KH channel, remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel to have more. We are going to have more activity in our YouTube channel. All right. So remember to invite all your families and friends in as well because it will benefit everyone. All right. So yes, tentatively we are going to start a new activity, Malaysia. All right. So tentatively solely for Malaysia. So I hope our Malaysians will share the YouTube channel and remember to click the like button as well. So that also to have more people coming in together with all of you to get the benefits. Okay. Right. So at the same time, subscribe to my YouTube channel and ring out the bell so that you can get the notification so that you can grab the benefits immediately. All right. Okay. So I will also let you know what is the benefits. All right. So in this channel today, in today's program over here, we are going to have plannings for our investment so that I can give out some benefits. Huh? Okay. All right. So over here, Aussie CAD. Let's take a look at Aussie CAD. For any investment, currently, I'm going to have planning, making sure that what we want, okay, and we have a very clear directions before we actually jump into any of these investment, okay, so that we are able to get this done. All right. So yes, guys. Okay. So remember, all right. So all these are very important steps that we need to do. Okay. So first of all, identify the trend. So Aussie CAD today we are in the bear trend. Yes, nicely in the bear. Yesterday have a good selling, all right, after testing the resistance. So the resistance level was here yesterday. Okay, so after that we have a good selling, all right. So yes, I think today we are going to continue the selling. Yeah, but then again is that we are very near to the support level over here. So by looking at this level, we have about 25 pips to go. Okay, 25 pips. All right. All right. Okay. So Sawadee Krap. I don't know how to pronounce your name, but I'm so sorry. Okay. Okay. I can speak Thai nit noi. Okay. So yeah. Okay. So I will continue with English. All right. Let me know if you don't understand. Okay. All right. So over here, this support we have about 25 pips. So in this planning for Aussie CAD, if we want to sell, all right, so make sure we will get out of the trade before it hits on the support. Okay, whether it will break the support or not, that is a later part of the story. Okay, so let's proceed on with looking at things like this over here. As you can see, there's a resistance. This is a resistance here, and now creating a resistance. So as a whole over here, you can see something as a pattern over here. In the pattern trading over here, you can see it's a head and shoulder. Am I right? So if head and shoulder, at this point of time, if we want to sell, first of all, either it will go back and retest the resistance and come back again, right? Then it will start to break the support because usually head and shoulder pattern, it will test the support, break it and retest the support. It will definitely show a breaking of the support and it will continue the selling. So today, am I going to put this Aussie CAD into my planning? Okay, into my watch list to sell? I will say yes. Okay, I will say yes. Right. So currently, I will put this Aussie CAD into my selling list. Okay, so I'm going to put it sell. Okay, Aussie CAD. If you have missed any of my videos, okay, or my explanation, and you're unsure where are you going to what are you going to sell, you can refer to my description. Okay, I will have a timestamp, right, so that you can just refer to the currency that I pick up for selling. Okay, all right. So proceed on to Aussie franc. All right, Aussie franc. Okay, so in this Aussie franc is testing on the bear zone, where this is the zone that I am very concerned, because usually in such a zone you will experience a lot of turbulence. So for the past few days, we have tested the zone and it's not breaking in. So probably we may have a chance to sell. However, okay, there's a retracement for the past 4 hours. So it is not very ideal, okay, for buyers to buy. Okay, so over here, I would say that the selling is still quite possible. Okay, selling is still quite possible. So let us plot out. Since selling is still quite possible because tested the bear zone and it's not breaking in and it's still turned down. So that means to say we still have a chance to sell. So where is the resistance? Once we have determined the trend, then we must look out for the point of entry fit into the trend. So by looking at this, it has retraced downwards as a bear trend. Okay, it's going down. So I want to sell. So when I want to sell, I want to look out for resistance to sell. Okay, that's a simple logic. All right. So if you don't understand, leave your questions in the comment, and I will get back to you after the live session. All right. So over here, by looking at this part here, this is the resistance. We have already hit the resistance, test the resistance, and now it's coming back to sell. All right, so before we get out, before we actually get out of the trade, and we must know where to get out of the trade. Am I right? So over here, as you can see, there's a support level here, and with my system over here, it shows that on the average, the movement of the support is actually running at this level. So we have quite a big space to go. All right, it's about 60 pips. All right, 60 pips, but this is on the whole of the general strength. Okay, so let's take a look. If we want to sell again, we want to have a new cycle within the whole trend to sell. As you can see, it is in the selling mode, but there will be time that in forex trading they'll be going up and down, up and down. So you must find the correct timing, the correct entry, the correct cycle to enter for a selling. So right now, like this is the cycle is coming down to sell. However, in the cycle, we are experiencing a support right at this point. So in order to get the precise point, the precision entry, I will advise Aussie franc is good to sell. However, you have to break the support. You have to break the support level, retest the support that will eventually become a resistance. Then we start selling in the new cycle of H1. All right. So okay, so I'm going to put this Aussie franc into my watch list, right? So in this case, I'm going to wait for it to break the support and retest the support as a resistance. Then I will start selling. Okay, all right. Thank you so much. Okay, so hi, Raphael, right? Okay, Raphael. Oh, you're from Raphael from Italy. All right. Thank you so much. You are early. Okay. Okay, that's good. All right. Thank you so much. Okay. So thank you so much for coming in. Okay. So over here, coming Aussie yen. Aussie yen, tentatively, we are still looking for a buy. Okay. It's still in the bull, running up with a higher support, which is a higher low, higher support, and tested, but it's not breaking, and it still carry on to build a higher support. So that means each time when you are looking at this with a higher support, it's always a sign telling us that it is a sign of strength to buy, to test the resistance, and highly likely in the bull market, it will break the resistance. So in this case, I'm not going to sell. And for buyers, we are very near to the resistance. If we want to really test on this resistance, I think probably we have to take into consideration whether should we buy it now. Okay, if you want to buy, I will advise you this is the support level. This is where the support is. So let's wait for it to retest the support level. After it retests the support level without breaking the support level and forming a red and green candle, there's a buying signal, then you continue buy, which you may stand for 100 pips of space. All right. So this is for Aussie yen. So I'm not going to sell Aussie yen today because it's on the buy side. Okay. So Aussie Kiwi. How about Aussie Kiwi? Aussie Kiwi is still in the bull, running and retracing a little bit, but it's still not that ideal for selling. So is it ideal for? Actually, I would say tentatively, I will recommend both. Okay, because as what we can see over here, the support and the resistance is actually pretty near. Okay, so we are in the middle of nowhere. That means to say it may and probably it will go either way. All right. So in this case, I will definitely leave this out because I don't have a very clear directions. Okay, by looking at this slope here, it seems like a selling trend. Okay, but it's exactly like this. It seems like a selling trend. However, it may also set up to buy after that in the second half of the day, right? So that may not be as ideal as I thought. So in this case, I want to sell, but it doesn't seem like it's going to sell. Yeah, I want to buy, but it's in the middle of nowhere. So I guess I'm going to give this a miss. So you must know how to grab the opportunity, and also you must have the willingness to give up some trades. All right. Okay, so Aussie Kiwi, I'm going to give it up. Okay, so let's take a look at Aussie dollar. Aussie dollar, yes, we have been grabbing the selling market and now retracing upwards. And yes, yesterday we got a good chance to sell. Correct? Okay, that's good. So in this case, Aussie CAD and like we grabbed the Aussie CAD yesterday and we give up the Aussie dollar, but it actually went down and we may felt a pain right in your mind or in your heart. Okay, a squeeze, but it's okay. Just let it go. But because today it came back. Okay, now today it's coming back. Okay, it's coming back here to sell. All right. So let's if I want to sell this Aussie dollar, I want to look out for an opportunity to sell. Okay, so I'm going to look out for the resistance level first. Is there any opportunity for me to sell? So over here, by looking at this here, all right, okay, by looking at this, so this part here, as you can see, is actually retracing downwards. It's already on the selling mode. So we have already missed the earlier on market in the Aussie market, the first half of the Aussie market. So since that's the case, then just give it a miss. Since it's already missed, not in the miss. Sorry, we have already missed the opportunity. So in this case, we are actually having a space of 38 pips, but we are very near to the support. So when you are very near to the support and yet you want to sell, does that mean to say your TP opportunity is greatly reduced? So in that case, I will advise no, we just skip. All right, just skip it off. All right, it's not very ideal. All right. Okay, so again, am I speaking too fast? Okay. Roger was saying that Malaysia, yeah, we need a slower one. Okay, all right. Let me slow down a little bit. Yeah. Okay. I think okay, so for this Aussie dollar, we are pretty near. We are pretty near to the support. If we want to sell this, okay, I would say that break the support first, retest the support once again as a resistance, then we start selling. Okay, all right. Aussie dollar, we still stand a chance to sell, but we have to wait for it to break the support. Okay, so Aussie dollar, we still have a chance. Okay, after breaking this cycle support here, and actually we still have a very great space of another 38 to 40 pips to go. Okay, so that is pretty good. Okay, so yeah, Aussie dollar, I'm going to put this into my watch list. So next to go, Euro Aussie. So Aussie, there are plenty of chance to sell. So that means to say some cross pair, okay, like a Euro Aussie, we may not be able to sell anymore. Okay, so this is going on the buy side. So buyers, if you are going to buy on this Euro Aussie, please go ahead. But for seller, we have to stay away. All right, just stay away from Euro Aussie. Right, how about Euro CAD over here? Right, Euro CAD, we are still in the bear market. Identify the trend first. We are still in the bear. But over here, taking a look at this. Okay, oh yeah, Eric, you see, we still have a chance to sell, right? I would say we do, but it's quite slim. Okay, by looking at yesterday, the movement, okay, for EuroCAD, we have actually tested the support. For the past 2 days, the support has been tested twice. Okay, so in this case, but of course, right now we are also on the resistance, like Roger said. Okay, we're also on the resistance. Will there be a chance that when there's a chance like this is a ranging market over here, will there be a chance that we can grab this profit within this area of 50 pips? Yes, of course, but make sure you test on the resistance first. Okay, make sure you test on the resistance before you start selling. Okay, so after testing the resistance in H1 will be the time frame that I want to look out for things like a new cycle to sell. That means a green and red candle coming down like this, like this, like this, okay, like this. Okay, all these are new cycle to sell, new cycle to sell. Okay, so right now, as you can see from the support, we have a rejections candle over here. Okay, rejections as well coming up and forming a higher support from the support. Okay, so that means to say, tentatively in this first half of the day, it may have a strength to continue as the resistance, and it is not suitable for seller to sell yet. Okay, just pay attention to that. Maybe the second half of the day we may stand a greater chance, right? Okay, so let's move on again. EUROCAD. No, I'm not going to put this into my list because I think it stands about 60% of winning rate for sellers. However, like I say, I want the 80%. Okay, minimum I want to see the 80% ratio before I can actually continue to put it into my watch list so that I can spend quality attention to that currency pair. All right. So yeah, I'm not going to talk about Euro Pound. Okay, Euro Pound, because of the current situation in between Ukraine and also Russia. Okay, so in this case, yeah, no. All right. Okay, so how about Euro Yen? Euro Yen. Okay, same thing. Euro Yen. It has respected this support level. Can you see this support level? And also in our system, the white line here, the moving support is still showing us the touches, and it went up. So it is not that ideal to sell. So continue the buy. All right. After it has now it is testing on the resistance, coming back testing on the resistance that become a support. So this is a buying signal, red and green. So this is a buying signal for buyers. All right, for buyers. Buyers, look out for this. Euro Yen, which I think we stand more than about 80% to continue to go for the bull. All right. So yes. Okay. So I'm going to skip this for sellers and continue into Euro Kiwi. Right, Euro Kiwi, we have already identified the trend that is a bull trend since almost last week, right? So it right now is continue the bull run. Okay, the starting of the bull run, I guess buyers pay attention to that. I think you have plenty of pips to go. All right, I think that's for Euro Kiwi. All right, so please, although you have identified the trend, but at the same time, please make sure you identify where is the entry. Okay, so this is the resistance right now, and this is not the right time to enter for a buy, although I say this is a very good currency pair to buy, but this is not the right time yet. All right, so break the resistance first, and after that, it come back to retest the resistance with a buying signal, then we enter for a buying trade. Okay, all right, good. Thank you so much. Okay. Okay, yes. I'm so sorry. My speed increased gradually. Okay, I'm very sorry. Okay, slow down a little bit. All right, thank you for the reminder, Roger. Okay. Regine, you're pretty cool. Okay, thank you so much. Okay, so yep. So euro dollar. Okay, euro dollar over here. Once again, we are in the bear. We are still running on the bear trend, as you can see. All right, it's in the bear trend. So this bear trend, okay, over here. All right, in this bear trend over here, we are actually looking for a selling. Okay, we are looking for a selling. Okay, so but as you can see, okay, the support is also very near. So let's go into H4 to look out for the general strength. Where is the resistance to enter for a selling trade? Where is the support to get out of the profitable trade? Okay, so currently, as we can see, over here, the support is still the same. Okay, no change. Resistance, I would say they're still the same, no change. All right, so over here, as we can see, this is forming like a head and shoulder once again. Okay, so over here for euro dollar, if I'm going to sell, I have to take note about the cycle. Okay, so we know that we are in the middle of nowhere from the resistance and the support. Okay, we are in the no man land, so that chances of going up and coming down, chances are very high. And things like this, it can actually happen in either way. So shall we start trading? Okay, I would say, right? I would prefer that currently, as you can see, we have a lower high, and a lower high, which are all the lower resistance. That means to say there is a chance of there's a chance of pushing down. It's a sign of selling. Sellers are willing to buy at a lower price to test the support. Well, once again, okay, as you can see, there's a rejection candle over here. It pushes up and pushes up in this cycle or in the bear market, but it has pushed us up to meet up, to form up as a higher support, a higher low. So over here, a lower high, over here, higher low, it's going to squeeze over here. So in this case, very likely euro dollar today, we may experience a lot of turbulence in terms of sideways ranging over in this area. Okay, so I will usually this kind of you see, when I talk about this, and this is about 26 pips of space, you know, I think it's not really very ideal for us to pump in a trade, and you may experience a lot of sideways moving ranging. Okay, so I think give it a miss. Okay. All right. However, if it's actually testing on the resistance, okay, then probably there is a different story. Okay, that may happen on the second half of the day. Okay, right. So pound Aussie, okay, pound Aussie, the stock tumble early in the morning. I'm from Hong Kong. Okay, well, nice to see you here, Sam. Okay, yeah, the stock, yeah, stock market in Asia actually tumbled a bit. I think due to the federal rates. Okay, so yeah, just stay away, keep yourself calm, cool, observe first before we pump in anything in the stock market, right? Okay, so yeah, okay, pound Aussie. Oh really, Sam? Oh, okay. My analysis for forex trading technique, you apply it very well in stock market. Oh, I guess so. Okay. Okay, congratulations. As long as you make some profits. Okay, that's good. Okay, so let us continue with pound Aussie. So pound Aussie, as we can see, it has actually tested on the bull zone. As we can see, there's a very strong rejections over here from since yesterday, and today we may be facing a buying signal. Okay, it's coming as well. So currently, I will not be selling on this pound Aussie. Okay, so I'm going to leave pound Aussie aside. All right, so pound Aussie, is it good for buying? No, not yet. Okay, but is it good for selling? I will prefer not to. Okay, so I'm going to skip pound Aussie quickly into pound CAD. All right, let's take a look at pound CAD. So pound CAD over here, pound CAD, as we can see, we are still continuing on the bear run. Correct, the bear is still running down right to the sewage, right to the sea bed. Okay, hopefully. Okay, all right, so. Yeah, that's a good description. Thank you so much. Because normally I will say, all right, it's riding on the bull to the moon. Okay, so now we are selling short to the seabed. All right. Okay, so yeah, let's go. Okay, so over here, let's add. Although we are still in the bear, okay, but they're bound to have times like this. Okay, that may also be a retracement. So in every trend, like whether it's bull or whether it's a bear, right? So we will experience things like, you know, okay, when you start to sell happily, you're grabbing your profits, but hey, the next few days it's actually going up a bit and coming down a bit and going up a bit, coming down a bit. Yeah, this is called fluctuations. So in between the fluctuations, we will tend to grab some profits in between, right? And also when we see these fluctuations against us, okay, just stay away, right? So as for today, will there be a chance to sell? As you can see, very straightforward. When you have a red candle yesterday, today we are having a green candle, a slight retracement, a slight pullback. Okay, so probably we may have a chance to sell and may not. So let's check. Since it's in the bear selling trade, okay, I'm going to sell. So let's look out for the support. Okay, this is where I'm going to get out of my trade. Okay, before it touches the support, I have a chance of 50 pips, 50. Okay, in these 50 pips, I may have a chance to grab some profit from there. Am I right? Okay, but where will be the entry point? Okay, so if I want to sell, I will always plot out where is my my resistance. As you can see, okay, over here. As you can see over here is some of these support. Okay, the support. When it came down earlier on, okay, in the month of April. It's formed up a support. Then now it retraces upwards. Now it breaks the support. So after breaking the support, this support will become a resistance. When the price tested and not breaking, it will show you the resistance, and with a rejection candle, it will show how strong the resistance can be. Then I will start selling. Will there be a chance that it will form a new resistance over here to sell further down? I would say yes, chances are quite high. Okay, but I will still prefer to wait for it to hit on the resistance before I continue selling. Okay, that would be a better choice. So let's look at H1 over here. As you can see, where I plotted my previous in H4, my previous support that will eventually become a resistance when it's being tested. My white line is here, and this shows that the resistance movement is in this area. So very likely, okay, AUDCAD, I'm going to put this into my list, okay, but it must test the resistance, okay. If not, I would say that we still stand a chance to sell with 50 over pips. Okay, we still have, okay, but the chances will be about just now about 70%, you know, around there at the benchmark of my own requirement. So yeah, tentatively we still around there, right? So AUDCAD, will I stand a chance to sell? I would say yes, okay, but it may have some turbulence in between. Okay, all right. So AUDCAD, just pay attention to that. So probably on the second half of the day. Okay. So would I want to put this? Yes, I'm going to put this into my list. Okay, AUDCAD. Okay, is a good. I would say that we still stand a good chance to sell. All right. Okay. So AUDCAD, huh? Okay, AUDCAD. Okay, I'm going to put this AUDCAD into my list first. Okay. So next to go, FOREX. Okay, FOREX. Yes, I know we sold it nicely yesterday, and we grabbed some profits. But nevertheless, we still have to be very tactful. Okay, we still have to stay vigilant. Okay, in case today will be the day of retracement to recover the losses from FOREX. So looking at the trend chart right now in day one, it seems like yes, it's retracing upwards. So selling, no, okay, but buying, will there be a chance? Let's look out for the buying trades. The support is here. The buying signal has already started, and we have a resistance over here. Okay, so right now, if you want to sell, you want to buy, I think it's not in the correct position. It's not in the right position for us to do anything. So just observe. If it breaks up, okay, if it break up and retest, then it form a buying signal. Buyers, take note, you shall trigger here. Okay, so yeah, that's for buyers, more for buyers. Sellers, I think we don't have a chance today. Okay, all right, so let's move on to pound yen. Pound yen, well, good that we are actually looking out for a buying, but like I say, we have observed it is coming for a selling soon. So it's actually buyers. Yesterday I was saying that, but we are very near to the resistance. So looks like the head and shoulder is coming out it's going to form out very soon. Correct? Can you see the shoulder, the left shoulder, the head, and the right shoulder here? Right. So over here, I think we can pay attention to this as well. Right. So just take note, like I say, once it breaks the support, okay, yesterday, okay, over here, like I say, over here, once it breaks the support, this blue area will be very, very profitable. Indeed, I'm very happy that I can read it correctly and it go with my plan. I'm so happy. Okay, apart from just making money, profits from the charts, from the market, okay, I also have some great satisfaction when I can read the charts correctly and the charts actually and the price go according to my plan. I think this is something that we should be happy about too. Okay. Right, I will share with you why, okay, in my weekly journal videos, right? So just stay tuned. Remember to click on the like button, subscribe, and ring out the bell to stay updated with my YouTube channel. So over here, we are still in the blue area. So that means to say support is here, coming down right here, resistance as well coming down over here. Why is that so? Is the previous support has been tested for a few rounds and it breaks, that becomes a resistance. And when it comes back to test the resistance without breaking, and that is the chance that I'm going to start selling. So pound yen, right? And pound yen, I'm going to put this into my list, and I'm going to pay attention to this to sell. Okay, right? So yes, we have been monitoring pound yen for a period of time. Last year, since October, we have a good selling, and after that, I think it should be in the January. Okay, then we stopped selling because it's going on the bull market. We have identified as a bull until now. Finally, it's coming back into the bear. So sometimes you will see that okay, I will be keep repeating. Okay, today pound yen, tomorrow pound yen, the day after pound yen, every day pound yen, pound yen. It's because we are still in the bear market. Okay, so this is something that we need to pay attention to identify the trend and find an entry point using support and resistance as a guide to identify where's the entry and where should we get out of the profitable trade, right? Before we got hit by the support and got rejected. Okay, so this is something that I keep mentioning, so I keep repeating. I know. Okay, so I just my repeating. I hope it's not so long-winded that I just hope that it will just drill into your mind. Okay, all right. So next to go. Okay, so next to go to find the cycle to sell. So definitely I want to test on the resistance area. Okay, this is the resistance area. So after testing on the resistance area with a new cycle to sell, yes, I will take action from there. Okay, so pay attention to your H4 and as well as your H1. All right, next to go. Pound yen, huh? Okay, pound yen. Okay, so pound yen. Okay, I already put this into my watch list. So pound kiwi. Let's take a look at pound kiwi. All right, pound kiwi over here. We are pound kiwi. We are moving up and into the bull, right into the bull. So yesterday, the day before, I was saying that it's coming back for a retesting. Yes, indeed, it retests on the support level. As you can see, there's a very long wick below. It's a lower shadow over here, as some people may call. And these rejections has shown that the support is very strong. It's also going back into the bull movement. So in this case, buyers can take note, but sellers stay away. Okay, sellers just stay away, right? So yeah, this is a very classic example. We have been selling from the beginning of the year of this pound kiwi, and after that we have struggled a bit, and we stopped selling, and now it's going into the boom. So as you can see, we have been selling this for past few months, and until now we stopped the pound kiwi. So for the next few months, maybe the pound kiwi will continue to buy, and as a seller for us, we cannot sell. We don't have a chance to sell, so just leave it. Okay, we have other currency pairs to look at. All right, so let's move. Pound dollar. Pound dollar, we are in the bear trend, as you can see. Very straightforward. This is a bear trend. So bear trend, I'm looking out for selling. So when I'm looking out for selling, let's look out for the resistance level. All right, so support, this is the area that I'm going to take my profits, okay, before it hits on the support. And this is the area of resistance, as you can see, right? It's retracing upwards, but it has not really tested on the resistance. It's creating a lower high over here, a lower resistance over here. So in this case, you may have a chance to sell. But let's look at how it performed in the cycle. Okay, the cycle is now moving upwards and coming down, moving up and coming down again. So in the cycle, there's a resistance over here. So this cycle, right, is coming back to sell. So now we have a chance to sell, but we have already missed the chance. So just hang on. Since you have already missed the chance, then just be a good boy and girls out there, all right? Then just wait for it to test, to retrace upwards again to test on the resistance before we start selling. Okay, so this is the resistance that I'm talking about. But however, there's a lower resistance that's now, which is now is creating. Now is actually forming a new resistance below, lower. Okay, yeah. So by looking at this, we are having a new cycle, but we have already missed it, right? So just wait for it. Just wait for it to retest this resistance. If this resistance being retested and it's not breaking, forming back with a new cycle to sell, yes, by all means go ahead, because we have more than enough pips to grab. Okay, we have about 40 pips. But if it breaks up, okay, but what if it break out the resistance level? That means to say very highly likely is going up to the next higher previous supports being tested, and break. This shall be the next resistance level we will be paying attention to. Okay, so pound dollar, shall I put this in? Yes, I will put, okay, pound dollar. All right, so this pound dollar I'm going to focus, but just be careful, okay, because we are still very near to the support level. Okay, right, quickly, we have about another 5 to 10 minutes left. Okay, dollar CAD over here. Let's take a look. Dollar CAD now experiencing support. Yesterday it hits on the support, and after that now coming back to the bear zone. And this zone is usually a lot of turbulence, which I always mention. And this zone is something that I don't really encourage trading in this zone because, okay, too much changes, too many turbulence, that too many. What am I talking about? Oh my. All right, so okay, so yeah, just leave this alone, keep it away. Okay, so dollar franc still continue. The bull run, right? So the bull is still running to the moon. So once again, buyers, I will say that just check it out. Okay, where is the resistance before you actually pump your trade, right? So for seller, we definitely have to stay away. Dollar yen. Yes, dollar yen is still on the bull. It's still riding on the bull, although it has a slip, okay, for the last 2 days. Okay, but now it has actually created a higher support. As you can see, the support level now higher support creating, going to go for a higher high. Very likely today is going to break the resistance here. So let's wait for it. We have about 26 pips to go. For buyers, once it breaks this resistance, coming back to retest the resistance again, it will definitely go higher. Okay, so yeah, just be very patient with this. Okay, so this is a support level, as you can see. Okay, there is a very nicely done rejection candle. As you can see, this is a hammer, right? This is a hammer. So this hammer is actually hammer up now. So waiting for it to break this rejection candle on the support and a higher support. That means a strength to buy, to test the resistance, as well as to break the resistance very highly likely. Okay, so in this case, buyers, wait for it to break the resistance before you start trading. Okay, lastly, we are going to talk about our Bitcoin. Okay, Bitcoin, very disappointing, I guess. Okay, so I was hoping that it will continue the run to actually going towards the 43. So 43 currently it is still not yet there. So actually and then it start to retrace downwards. Oh my god. Okay, why is that so? I guess it's because of the dollar Federal Reserve. And after that, there's quite a few news also being disclosed and announced and badly affected. Okay, so I guess this is not really very ideal yet. Okay, and right now, okay, Riano. Okay, so I suffered only about 4% losses, but in general week I still gained almost 72%. Okay, that's great. So you know when to cut the losses. Okay, that's very good. All right, so comparing Regine, you are asking that comparing gold trading to Bitcoin trading. Okay, gold trading, all right, comparing, how do I want to compare? Okay, I have a little bit of time, right? Okay, 2 minutes. Okay, so if you are asking me, I would say in gold trading it is more on the speculating side. Okay, it's more on the speculating side. However, I guess if you want to, it depends on your risk appetite. Okay, before you actually touch on gold. Whereas for Bitcoin, as we have actually know that Bitcoin, from me, okay, since about 2011, all right, and 2013, 14, at the period of time, there's a lot of scams about coins, about crypto. Then after that, it's getting more and more established. Right now, okay, it's become an asset. So you are buying assets. You are not speculating. Okay, you don't speculate assets. Okay, anyway. Okay, so Bitcoin will be more on the asset. Okay, you view it as an asset. So I don't speculate it. Okay, so that's why if you can see from me, okay, that when I start to plan my trade, I will be selling off a lot of currency. But as for Bitcoin, I'll be looking for buying. All right. Okay, so yeah, that's all for me. Okay, so let's check what do we have today to focus in order to grab some profits so that we can stay more focused. Okay, so we have Aussie CAD, right? We have this Aussie CAD, Aussie franc, as well as we have Aussie dollar. Okay, and we have a pound CAD, we have pound yen, we have pound dollar. All these are very potential to sell. Okay, so just be patient for all these currencies. And we have picked up all these currencies. So the next thing to go is that you must apply not the knowledge but your patience. Okay, to meet with the resistance. Okay, then you start selling and get out of the trade before it hits on the support level. Okay, so this is very important. All right. Okay, so yeah, I guess that's all for today. And I wish all of you out there to have a great, profitable trading day and have a great weekend. Every day from ACS Learning Hub. Wish you all the best, and I shall see you next week again. All right. So remember, last reminder, a gentle reminder. Click on the like button, subscribe, and ring up the bell to stay updated. Okay. All right. Thank you so much, guys. This is Eric Day from ACS Learning Hub, and I shall see you once again. Thank you so much.